India yet again took a giant step toward its generation of airborne surveillance aircraft. DRDO's Center for Airborne Systems signed 2 contracts with AI Engineering Services Limited and Adani Defence Systems and Technologies. It was signed on Wednesday in New Delhi to advance the Airborne Early Warning and Control MK2 program. Now here's how the work kind of splits up. AI Engineering Services Limited will handle converting 6 commercial Airbus A321 aircraft into what's called green configuration. It essentially means stripping and preparing them to become military platforms. Adani Defence Systems then walks in, would be the development cum production partner for the mission systems. Under this comes the radar, sensors and command and control technology that actually make this an early warning aircraft rather than just a passenger jet. Now, the contracts were signed by the director of CABS with the CEO of AESL and the head of airborne platform at ADSTL. It happened in the presence of the Defence Secretary and DRDO Chairman Rajesh Kumar Singh. The modified aircraft platforms will be delivered by the original equipment manufacturer Airbus Defence and Space. From there, CABS will integrate the mission systems onto the aircraft. CABS and ADSTL will then jointly carry out flight testing alongside the Indian Air Force to secure certification. Now, this program is also known as Netra MK2, the successor to India's existing Netra AEWC aircraft. Now, this version steps up to the larger A321 airframe and adds a mounted antenna alongside the main dorsal one, giving it 300-degree radar coverage. It is a meaningful jump in surveillance for sure, range and angle over its predecessor. Now, the Cabinet Committee on Security approved this project last July at a value of roughly 19,000 crore rupees. 6 aircrafts are planned in total, with induction into the Indian Air Force currently targeted for 2032-33. But we don't need to wait that long for the front page take. The timeline reflects just how long a build, convert, integrate, certify cycle will actually likely this takes. DRDO framed this squarely around Atmanirbhar Bharat, and it is clear why. An airborne early warning aircraft is one of the more complex platforms a country can build. Splitting the work this way is DRDO's now familiar playbook for pulling private industry deeper into frontline defense manufacturing. But then again, here is the question I have for all of you. With induction still roughly 67 years out, does locking in these industry partnerships now give India another upper hand in next-gen airborne surveillance, or does a timeline this long leave too much room for the program to slip further? Please do let us know. What are your thoughts in the comments below? This, ladies and gentlemen, is Front Page by the AIM Network. Like, share, subscribe, and always remember, think AI, think AIM.